Okay, that's awesome. That's actually, we're gonna feature that next hour for you. Somebody told me you could also make butter in that as well. So we're gonna have some fun with that one coming up. We have a whole hour together still with Chef Curtis Stone, and I'm so glad you're joining me. I did wanna mention something because we don't do this all the time. When you're shopping with us, if you don't have the HSN card, I'm gonna recommend you go ahead and apply, because right now when you're approved, we're gonna give you $25 to put toward your purchase. You can use that for anything. That could be the Today Special, that could be the new pizza pan set we just featured for you. So definitely look into that. You get extra flex pay when you shop with your HSN credit card, and there's no annual fee either. Okay, are you guys ready? I'm ready. It's about lunchtime, and if you're hungry, wouldn't it be amazing to have the most delicious, flavorful, healthy salmon fillet possible? You're getting it now as our Today Special. Here we go. Oh my goodness, look at how this just flakes apart. This is buttery. It is flavorful, it is delicious, packed with omega-3s and healthy fats. Did you know that this salmon is the #1 selling food item here at HSN? It is a top-rated customer pick, and that is because this delicious salmon comes from the Faroe Islands. This is pristine, icy cold North Atlantic waters where these salmon live. It's a natural breeding site. It's in between Iceland and Scotland. It is going to give you these salmon fillets that are fresh and healthy and delicious, definitely high quality. So if you want to eat better and save money on your food bill, you guys, this is the day to be shopping with us, because it is the lowest price of the entire year that we are going to be bringing you 12 of these beautiful 6-ounce salmon fillets. Each one is massive. It will come individually vacuum sealed. They are flash frozen. It comes to you on dry ice. You pop them in your freezer. Look at this. This is bigger than my entire hand. Easily 2 people can eat off of one fillet. That would be 24 servings. And at $129.95, that makes it the lowest price of the entire year. It breaks down to about $11 per fillet. Now, auto ship has been far outselling single ship throughout the day. The reason is, if you choose auto ship when you check out, you have now reserved any future shipments you would like at the Today Special price point, which is incredible. You can pause that, you can extend the time in between, you can shorten the time in between, you can cancel it anytime you want, but this is the day to be able to grab it, and to grab it at this price point with free shipping and handling. We also have single ship, just one shipment right to you, and we have future shipments. So that would mean it would ship to you around March 3rd, and you would receive it in time for Lent and for Easter. Maybe you just want to get this further on down the road. You can absolutely do that. You are also receiving, with your 12 individually packaged 6-ounce fillets, the lemon garlic compound butter, and you're getting the chef's signature seafood seasoning blend coming included in the box. So let's go ahead and dive in and tell you all about this incredible, delicious, flavorful, super healthy food option, you guys. $11 per fillet, and look at how perfectly cooked this is. Chef, I feel like every time it just comes out perfect, and it doesn't matter if we steam it, we pan fry, we bake it, air fry it. There's so many options.
Oh, there sure is. Look, I'm taking mine off the stove right now and bringing it on over to show you. Now, I put the lemon slices on top. I actually like to just give it a little squeeze and get that little bit of lemon juice over the top of my salmon fillets right before we serve. Now, have a little look at this. Now, I've cooked this in the butter that you're actually taking home today. You don't have to cook it in the butter, by the way, but you can. Now, let me just show you what you're dealing with, because this salmon is so delicious. We've sold 2.3 million portions of this here at HSN alone. Have a look at how this salmon flakes. It is HSN's highest rated food item. That is an accomplishment that I don't take lightly. That's because everybody's written these beautiful 5-star reviews. Look at how the salmon flakes.
Yep.
It is just so gorgeous. Now, of course, I know where it comes from, so I know why it tastes so pristine and delicate and sweet and not fishy in the slightest. You can just see that salmon there. Let's talk value for a second, can we? Have a look. Imagine if this was enough for you and this one was enough for your partner, okay? So you're sharing one portion. Guess what? At $11 a fillet, less than, it's now costing about $5.50 per portion.
It's amazing.
That's the price of a takeaway hamburger, you guys, from a fast food joint, $5.50. So here we go. I've got two beautiful salads here. This could be a wonderful lunch for you. Imagine just going ahead and covering that gorgeous salad there with the salmon, right? So that's portion number one. This is from one fillet. So this is $5.50 in the front, $5.50 in the back. Now, as we talk about the cost of living going up, guess what? The cost of your salmon ain't going to go up if you lock it in on auto ship. Here's the problem. The problem is there's less than 2,000 people across the country that can get it. Don't forget, we've sold over 5,500 of these today already, and it's not even lunchtime here on the West Coast. So if you want to lock in that price, it is a really incredible opportunity too. I'm going to flake it for you one more time, then I'm going to take you to the Faroe Islands because you need to see exactly where this gorgeous product comes from. Look at those beautiful big flakes of salmon. I tell you what, you guys, jump in while the going is good. It is just so delicate. If you don't mind, I'm going to have a little taste because the flavour of this salmon is so good.
It is almost like butter. I mean, it's like it just disintegrates in your mouth. It is so delicious. Lots of options too. Like we just pan fried this one. This is a poke bowl. Chef has all of these sauces on hsn.com. You should really check it out. This is the soy ginger. There's also this beautiful sriracha aioli available. Look at that. And so when you break this down, a healthy meal, a fantastic value. You're getting 12 of these. I mean, they are huge. They're super thick. These are center cut. They're gonna come to you flash frozen. They're individually vacuum sealed, so you can just grab one. You can grab three. Maybe you decide you're gonna have company tonight and you wanna take them all out. Totally up to you, but this is the lowest price of the entire year to get it. And Chef mentioned the area where these salmon come from is top tier. Icy cold, pristine water, right, Chef?
Let's show you exactly where it is. So this is the Faroe Islands. It's up there in Scandinavia, in Northern Europe. I mean, it is untouched. When I say untouched, you don't see a building, you don't see any pollution, you don't see any vehicles driving. All you see is that snow-capped mountain slowly melting into the fjords, making its way down into the ocean, taking with it lots of nutrients. Those nutrients, of course, make this nutrient-dense water the perfect place for the salmon. When I say perfect place, it's a natural breeding ground for these salmon, right? What we're talking about is aquaculture. Aquaculture is the most sustainable way of taking anything out of the ocean because, of course, we don't want to deplete our natural resource, right? We want to make sure our oceans are there for our kids and our grandkids. Now, when you're taking this beautiful salmon, you can rest assured that we've controlled the life cycle of it. What that means is the feed, non-GMO. All natural diet. So you know where the fish comes from, beautiful, pristine part of the world. You know what it's eaten. You also know how fresh it is because the day we harvest the fish, we of course snap freeze it. Let me show you how it's going to arrive to you. Individually packaged, right? That's really important because sometimes you'll get a bag of salmon, there's like 10 pieces in there and you've got to take out all 10. No, this way you just take out one. They are snap frozen, so they'll come to you on dry ice, right? And then when you want one, you'll take it out. You're taking home a dozen of these gorgeous center cut 6-ounce portions. Now, why center cut important? Because they're all perfectly even, they cook beautifully evenly, they're the best of the best, all right? If you share one of those between two of you, it's 24 portions for less than 130 bucks. It's about $5.50 a portion if you're sharing. Here's a great way to cook it. Steam. I've actually got a beautiful steamer basket. This is my little sidekick pan, we're calling it. It's got a beautiful glass lid as well. If you want to add on to that, you can pick up this beautiful steamer insert. I'm boiling some water there. I drop that in. You know what I might do? Put a couple of slices of lemon on top just for a little bit of extra flavour. Go ahead and drop the lid on that sidekick pan. It'll be done in 4 to 5 minutes. That's it, depending on how far you want to take your salmon. Another way to do it, into my sidekick pan right here. Now, of course, with my DuraPan, you need no oil or butter. You go ahead and drop that salmon straight on in. Give that a little slide. Now, I am going to add a little extra virgin olive oil just for flavour. You don't have to, but I love the flavour of it, so I'm going to give just a little drizzle. Now, it just occurred to me, you can also lock in the extra virgin olive oil. Don't forget, it's a 2-pack on the auto ship. You know what that means? Because we've reduced the price today. You lock in the price. How often do you use oil? Every day of your life, right? How often do you need it? Yep, you need it a lot. So you can actually get this sent to you on auto ship. I'm the ambassador for Cobram Estate, I'm going to lock in the auto ship. I don't get it at that good a price. I'm going to lock in the auto ship myself today, and I really suggest you do as well because the value is bananas. Well, no, it's olives. It's fantastic. The salmon goes into a hot pan for maybe 2 or 3 minutes, no more. If you want to add a little bit of my signature seasoning, this is coming home with you in the box as well. Go ahead and just sprinkle it over the top. Like I said, 2 or 3 minutes, we're going to turn it. Oh yeah, look, we're already getting that gorgeous golden colour that we love. A little bit more of that signature seasoning. Now, if you want to finish it in the oven, be my guest. I'm actually going to go over there because there's something I want to take out of the oven. You're going to love this. Pop it in the oven, 2 minutes, and that is done. So when you're talking about a quick, simple dinner to get on the table for the family, look no further. In my air fryer, we actually breaded some fish fingers.
I love
These
that
are
idea.
those gorgeous salmon fingers, right? So this is one fillet, cut into 3 lengthways. Then we bread it with a little bit of panko breadcrumbs. We bake it in the air fryer. How long does it take, Matt, in the air fryer? Maybe 5 minutes? Yeah, about 5 minutes with some French fries. So, of course, it's an air fryer, so it's a little bit of a healthier way of doing it. We bread the salmon. Now, this is my Friday night with my kids. Check this out. I'm going to get this piece here. Have a look at this. I'm going to just break it for you.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
Isn't that something? Isn't that something? Now, Hudson, my big boy, he likes the sriracha aioli, right? He likes that little bit of spice. We also have this sauce available for you, so go ahead and just put a little dollop of that beside it. It comes in a 2-pack. Or, if you'd prefer, you could get a 2-pack of the soy and ginger, or you could get 1 and 1, so you can get the combo. Emerson, he doesn't like the spice, so I give him a little tartare sauce. Either way, be my guest. Pick up one of those beautiful fingers. Oh, yeah.
And you know what I noticed, Chef? Everything you're making, salmon is, it's so quick. Everything is 5 minutes or less. And if you think about during the week, at least for me as a mom, you're a parent, you understand this. The week is so busy. We have school, we have work, we have after school activities, we have sports. And usually, at least in my house, what suffers is dinner because we're short on time. We got to be quick. I don't want to spend a lot of money. But unfortunately, when we're grabbing fast food or we're getting takeout, we're paying a premium for it and it's not always a healthy choice. This is something you can on a weeknight, just grab a filet, pop it in that air fryer, in the oven, in the pan. In a matter of minutes, you've got something not only delicious, but so nutritious that you can feel good about serving this to your loved ones or for yourself. You know, it's the start of the year. A lot of us are trying to eat healthier. This is such a fantastic option. And the best part is, it can cost you less than it would cost you to go through a drive-through because you are getting 12 of these massive 6-ounce fillets. And so let's say you're splitting one fillet between 2 people, that breaks down to $5.50 per serving if you're splitting it. I mean, it really is such a good value. This is actually the lowest price we're going to have for the whole year. That's why so many of you are choosing auto ship as an option when you check out because you reserve your future shipments at that same Today's Special price point. The original price on this, what it will go back to when the Today's Special ends, is $164.95. It became a customer pick even at that price. This is our highest rated top selling food item at the network. It has 279 reviews. 232 are a perfect 5-star review on something as subjective as food. Do you know how hard that is to get everybody to agree? And look at some of the reviews. These are actual HSN customers. My husband loves salmon, and these cuts are beautiful to prepare and serve, worthy of any special guest party too. So convenient to have delivery on your porch. Keep them coming, chef. One word, delicious. That's from Forever Fan. This one says, so darn delicious no matter how you decide to cook it. All I can say is yum. And finally, this one says, this salmon is delicious. No fishy taste. Glad I went on auto ship. And I will second that. No fishy taste. These are coming from the most pristine area in the icy, cold waters off of the Faroe Islands. I mean, it is such a high quality salmon to choose. And today is our best price of the whole year. So we have single one-time shipment, we have auto shipment, and then we have future shipment you can choose. And that will go out around March 3rd. So you'll receive that in time for Lent and for Easter and for all of your light, beautiful springtime dishes. So I don't know, chef, I feel like this is something you should should be so proud that you have brought us the highest rated top selling food item at the entire network.
Well, Michelle, I've got to be really honest with my customers. There's a big downside to getting this salmon. There is a big downside because I just put this down. There were 3 fish fingers here.
Gone.
I looked around, there's only 1.5, and the's a big swipe through the tartare sauce. Dave couldn't help himself, my cameraman. I can see him grinning. Naughty Dave, very naughty. He just grabbed one. It'll happen in your house too. People will just swipe a fish finger. I don't blame you, by the way, mate. Go on, get another one. Here you are. Come on. Go on, look, I can see your big hand in there. There you go, gorgeous.
That's a giant fish finger too.
They're beautiful fish fingers. Now, you can do it like that. It can be very casual, right? You can do a delicious salad. You can also plate it like a Michelin star chef. Let me show you. I'm going to use a little puree here. That's a little squash puree. I'm going to go ahead and take one portion of this gorgeous salmon straight over the top like this. I've got some little asparagus spears. Now, I served this last year at the SAG Awards. So we had every movie star in Hollywood enjoying this salmon. I've got a little Romanesco broccoli, and then, of course, I've got a beautiful sauce to go on top of that. Oh, let me go ahead and grab this. I'm going to throw some herbs into my sauce. So this is extra virgin olive oil, the Cobram olive oil. I've got capers, I've got olives, I've got chives. So that's my sauce straight over the top. A little bit more of that right in the puree there.
Beautiful.
All right, so you can make a beautiful little plate like this, or you can keep it real simple. Let me get that steamed salmon for you that I told you would only take 5 minutes. It might have even been in a minute too long because we're chatting, but have a look at this. I'm going to lift that out, bring it on over. I don't need that, not right now. And again, have a look at how this salmon will flake.
Oh. Look at that.
Just using the back of a spoon, you can just see how perfect. Actually, it was perfectly cooked. I thought it might have been a minute over, but no, absolutely gorgeous. Now, I also have for you, brand new item, never been seen before, this beautiful little fish spatula. It's nice and flexible in the head, beautiful wood handle. So if you want to go and pick some of that gorgeous salmon up. So here's another way to serve it. It can just be thrown over some salad. This is a little beet, there's some radish, there's some beautiful citrus. That's half a portion, by the way. That's half. That's $5.50 worth of fish on that gorgeous plate. Here's one more to make up that half. So whether you're doing a Michelin star dinner or whether you're doing just a beautiful salad like that, Dave's just swiped the entire plate of fish fingers, by the way. He's taken it all. I don't blame you, mate. I told you. It's okay with me. So, steamed, wonderful. In the oven, incredible. In the pan, absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to show you another way. This is just to prove to you, here were the ones that we just started just a moment ago. These were the pan-fried versions that we finished off in the oven. Mate, you going to give me a plate there, mate? Sure. Thank you very much. He's trying to give me a board. I've already got 3 of those. Thanks, buddy. Have a look at this. Again, straight out of the oven. Have a look at how it flakes.
Look at that.
Absolute perfection every single time. You know, full of omega-3s, that beautiful... You know, Lent is around the corner. Easter's around the corner. Mother's Day's around the corner. All the times that we love serving salmon. Now, I will just push that to one side. I'll serve this with some gorgeous lentils for you, just to keep it super healthy. Absolutely beautiful with some little vegetables. So many ways to serve it.
Yeah.
You know, it's as versatile as a steak. It really is.
And what do you think that would cost you out in a restaurant? You know, this is the great thing about it, is you can still make these delicious meals at home, and the quality may even be better than your local restaurants, because these are coming to you from the Faroe Islands. It's from this beautiful, pristine, fresh, icy, cold water that these fish have a natural breeding location because of the setting that they're in and how beautiful and nutrient-rich the water is. You don't see houses and cars and pollution, and it's just absolute high-quality, top-tier fillets. And this is what adds to that beautiful flavor, and this is why this is such a huge customer pick. These are big center-cut fillets, and Chef can explain why that's so important as well. And you're getting them home today at the lowest price of the entire year. I would encourage you to use FlexPay. Anyone shopping HSN can choose FlexPay anytime that you want to. What it means is, in this case, for $25.99, the box is shipped to you immediately. It's not like layaway. You don't have to pay it all off before it comes to you. It comes immediately. And every single month, that is an interest-free monthly payment. They come individually vacuum sealed. They are flash frozen. They come on dry ice. You just put them right into the freezer. You're also getting that beautiful lemon garlic compound butter. You're also receiving the chef's signature seafood seasoning. And this will come to you once if you want single ship, or if you choose auto ship like most of you are, that locks in this today's special price point, and then you get to go in and customize how often you would like to receive these. And the beauty of auto ship is you can cancel it anytime you want. You can pause it. You can change the address, maybe send it to a family member and then change it back to yourself. You are in control, but you keep receiving it at the today's special price point. So once all of this big sale ends, you still get to sit back and enjoy it. In fact, this is one of our most popular auto ship options that we have in culinary. This is our #1 selling food item, highest rated as well, chef. So not only do we love it, we love a good deal. And it really does not get better than today, especially with that free shipping as well.
Well, I want to show you what you can do with these sauces because they're wonderful little accompaniments, but I'm actually going to use the soy and ginger. I'm going to go ahead and marinate 2 fillets in that soy and ginger. Over here, Matt's giving me 2 more. What I might do with these is do a dry rub. So I'll go ahead and I'll use the signature seasoning that you're going to get, right? So you can marinate this salmon absolutely beautifully as well. Now, here's something really cool. My cedar planks, Matt's going to show me them in the packet. I've actually gone ahead and soaked them. They take about an hour to soak. You just throw them in cold water, and then you pop them straight onto your grill or straight onto your grill pan. In my case, we're inside, it's going to be a grill pan. Go ahead and pick up that beautiful marinated salmon, right? You put your soy back here. This is the soy marinade, just like that, straight onto the cedar plank. Now, you might have seen cedar planks used on a grill before. This comes from a beautiful, beautiful place. Look at that. Gorgeous. You can smell that coming up immediately. By the way, these are plenty big enough to fit 2 portions of that beautiful salmon on. Now, here's how they come to you, these cedar planks, right? There's a 4-pack in there. They're only 14 bucks and change for the 4-pack. You're going to soak them, then you throw them onto your grill or throw them onto your grill pan. You can finish them in the oven if you want. Already, I smell this fantastic waft of cedar coming off that beautiful grill pan. They will char up. They will get a little bit caramelized and dark, and that is absolutely wonderful. We put them in the oven. I'm going to pull them from the oven now, just so you get to have a look at what they look like about 8 minutes later.
And by the way, if you do want those cedar planks at home, we have about 1,200 left for the whole day. So they've been very, very popular. Oh, you've got 3 on one there.
Oh yeah, you can fit 2 or 3 fillets on each cedar plank. I'm going to bring it on over here. Have a look at this, Michelle. I'm going to just lift this up. I mean, you can see the flavour that's been imparted by that cedar plank, right? Gosh. It really is something else. Have a look at how you'll be plating this. I've got those gorgeous lentils there that are going to be the base of this dish. Absolutely beautiful. I'll take this 3rd one and I'll just go straight over the top like so. But here's the cool part. Let me just break into this for you. Have a little look at the flakiness. You can just see it just melts. And with that beautiful flavor of the cedar, it is crazy good. They will sell out, like you said, and they're going to sell out before we get to air them. We're supposed to be airing them a little later on today. We're not going to get to do that, sadly, because they'll be gone before then. But because there's so much more you can do with these cedar planks, I promise I'll post a little video so you guys all get to see it on the HSN site. But have a little taste of the flavour. Matt, come and have a taste of this.
Look at the sheer amount of salmon on that cutting board. That was only 2 fillets, right?
2 fillets. Like I said, they're great shares. How good is that? Oh, he says, I know, I cooked them. Oh,
chef's kiss right there. Yep.
Good job, mate. Great job. And of course, guys, get the cedar planks. They are so good. Now, you can take that salmon, Faroe Island salmon, straight over the top. You can see how flaky it is. I'll load this salad up. This is probably enough for 4 people because we used 2 fillets. You can see it's a giant, so it's literally falling off the plate.
Wow.
Giant old salmon. Oh, yum. That is so good.
And
now,
Chef, the
Michelle,
cut of these too, I mean, that's important as well. You notice how thick and how perfectly even each and every single one of the fillets you get is. And Chef, you're bringing us center cut salmon, and that's important as well, right? We're not getting the outside bits or like super thin pieces that get overcooked while the other portion is undercooked. It's all gonna cook evenly for you.
Absolutely. Let me show you exactly what that is. Here's the side of Faroe Island salmon. We remove the collar. We remove the tail because they're much too thin or too thick. Then we remove all the bones, right? All the bones from along the side. We remove the pin bones. Of course, we fillet the skin, and then we cut those into those perfect 6 ounces. 6 ounces means that it's all usable meat. If you go to a different fishmonger, they might cut straight across. They might leave those bones on, that fatty belly on. And that's the part that you don't end up eating. So 6 ounces here is worth probably 7 or 8 ounces if we didn't trim it the way we trim it. Right? That's why I'm saying you can share one of these, which really brings the price down, in my opinion, to $5.50 a portion or less, because you're going to share one, and they really are so generous in size. There's so much usable salmon on there. Just delicious. There you go, Matt.
Absolutely.
Thanks, mate.
And, you know, if you wanted to go ahead and dive in as we are wrapping up this presentation, I can't think of a better time. Truly, from a value standpoint, this is the lowest price we will have for the year. That also contributes to the popularity of our auto ship, because a lot of you are like, you know what? I need to lock in this price point. If I decide I'm done receiving salmon, I can cancel auto ship whenever I want. But this is the best opportunity, hands down, to do that. And this is not something new. This is a top-rated customer pick. Over 2.3 million fillets of this Faroe Island salmon have been sold here at HSN. It's our #1 selling food item, and for good reason. It is so flavorful and flaky and buttery. The reviews are insane on these. At this price point, think about how easy it would be just to have a grab and go weeknight meal. You grab one, you throw it in your air fryer, you put it in a pan, you put it in the oven, you steam it, you do whatever, you put it on the grill. We have a grill pan coming up. You can grill indoors thanks to Chef Curtis Stone. It is versatile, it's very easy to cook, and it's fast. I mean, we're talking 5 minutes for most of these, and you have deliciously cooked, high quality salmon. So perfect opportunity to try it. If you're trying to eat healthier in the new year, this is an easy way to do it. You're getting loads of omega-3s, fatty acids, it's a good protein source. Everybody loves this salmon so much, and I'm so excited that we decided to bring it at the lowest price of the entire year, but you have to get it today. We ship it to you for free, and you're gonna get this home and just have fun cooking healthy meals that don't cost a lot. This breaks down to $11 per fillet, and a lot of the meals that Chef has been showing us is split between one fillet going to 2 different people. I mean, they are so hearty, and they're beautiful, thick cut portions. So enjoy that and have some fun with the versatility here, Chef. I think that really makes it easy for us at home. We don't have to have the same thing every single time we cook one of these.
That's right. I mean, there's so many different ways to do it. In fact, I've developed this little box here. This is my little prep center. It's sort of a storage prep center. Have a look, the lid pops off, and then look at all the different condiments or different cooking pieces. Its actual name is the Easy Prep Divided Storage Station. Garlic, shallots, parmesan, chives, parsley, my special seasoning, some little microgreens, and some fleur de sel. I love using this. By the way, you can go find that at hsn.com, but I'm going to show you a very different way to use this right now.
Okay.
We're actually going to cook a red curry. I'm going to throw in some chives because I love chives. I'm going to throw in some onions, a little bit of garlic. So I'm seasoning up that red curry base, a little bit of my signature seasoning as well. And then what I do, by the way, this is my 6-quart stock pot. I think we started the day with about 1,300 of them. We're down to about 500 now. If you want it, we still have it for you. It's a gorgeous big Durapan non-stick stock pot. I've diced my salmon, just 2 fillets. This is going to serve 4 to 6 people. 2 fillets go in. I have some more veggies that I'm going to add. I've got some bok choy. I've got some shrimp. I've got a little bit of squid or calamari. That all goes in as well. Literally 2 minutes. That's how long this is going to take. And I know you think there's no way that it can happen that quickly. Of course, I was cooking the curry earlier with the coconut milk. It only takes 2 minutes from when you add the salmon. I drop the lid on, thanks Matt. I bring it back to the boil. In the time that it takes me to come over, by the way, here's my multi-cooker. This is such a wonderful little tool. Matt's just unplugged it for me because I'm going to go ahead and serve my rice straight out of it. We're going to do a little demonstration on this multi-cooker later on, but if you want that perfect little grain rice, well, it cooks so many different things, so I shouldn't minimalize it to grains and rice, but it is perfect for grains and rice, of course. I'm going to go ahead and take that rice, pop it straight on into my bowl. And look, in the 2 minutes that it's taken me to talk to you about the multi-cooker and spoon a little rice into my bowls, this will be done. And I know you're like, there's no way. Have a look at this. I go ahead, I give it another stir. You still want that bok choy to be a little tender. You want the salmon to be ever so delicately pink on the inside. I'm looking at my shrimp, need just another minute. That's all it'll take though. I'll garnish my rice here with some scallions, right, just like that. Absolutely gorgeous. I've got some cilantro as well. So there's so many ways to cook this. You can pan fry it, you can steam it, you can poach it. Actually, we poached some in olive oil earlier on. We used the Cobram Estate extra virgin olive oil. We've got it in the air fryer. You saw us, oh, I've got something to show you. Check this out. We actually did this in a little panko. Have a look at how beautiful this is. I'm going to use that fish spatula again. I come on in. I lift out that beautiful panko-crusted salmon. Now, this is, I beg your pardon. Thank you, Matt. Philo, not panko. Let me show you. Wow. I'm going to cut into that. Isn't that gorgeous? So it's a little phyllo dough. We put a little spinach on top, cream spinach actually. It's a really beautiful, different way of doing it. So it's kind of like a bit of a spinach Wellington, I guess is a good way to describe it. I'm going to have a taste of that yummy phyllo. Oh yeah, delicious. Okay, that was a little time waster because I needed an extra 60 seconds, but that's all it took. And now, have a look at how quick and simple you can serve dinner, right? So some of that gorgeous seafood. I used a little squid and a little shrimp. Of course, that Faroe Island salmon is the absolute hero of the dish. But what a beautiful way to serve dinner. And I tell you what, it takes no time whatsoever.
And look at how colorful and nutritious and flavorful that dish looks. Like, imagine that instead of getting your takeout or your delivery. It took hardly any time, Chef, and you are loading up yourself and your family with a really delicious but nutritious way to have a great meal at home. I mean, it's amazing how we've seen everything from fish fingers to red curry to a beautiful Michelin star dish that you could literally pick up in any five-star resort or restaurant. I mean, the versatility here is unmatched, and it all comes down to the taste, right? The taste is incredible. I really hope you read those reviews on this one. There are 279 total reviews, 232 of which are a perfect 5-star review. Words like buttery, decadent, flavorful, flaky. I mean, people are just going bonkers over this salmon, and usually we're buying it for about $165 for the amount that you're getting today. This today's special is the lowest price you are going to see this year. So when we tell you now is the time, we truly mean it. If you want auto ship, you are going to need to be ordering with me, because once we get into those primetime hours, it's going to go. It's the most popular option. That's how you reserve your today special price point for the foreseeable future. You get to customize how often you receive this. So you get 12 full 6-ounce fillets, individually packaged, vacuum sealed, flash frozen as well. They're skinless, they're center cut. It comes with that beautiful butter, the compound butter. It's a lemon garlic, and it comes with the chef's signature seafood seasoning. And you even get a little recipe booklet with ideas and inspiration. So definitely get this while you can, with free shipping as well. Now, a couple of the really cool accompanying products that you saw Chef using, I wanted to take a minute, if we could, just to give you some details. So Chef, we have got your 2-piece set of cutting boards slash thawing boards. This is another massive customer pick. No more hot water, and hopefully not the microwave, to defrost your meats with these.
Absolutely, there's nothing worse than trying to defrost fish, especially in a rush. And that's why these boards are so genius, because they're cutting boards on one side, defrost plates on the other. What does that even mean? Let me show it to you. I've actually gone ahead, at the same time I put this salmon out of the freezer, I put this one out of the freezer as well. I put this under my defrost cutting plate. It defrosts in half the time. You can see that it's defrosted. We turned that over about halfway through, right? Over here, it's defrosting, but it's still kind of frozen, and that's the difference. It defrosts in half the time, so that's why it's so great.
Very smart, and honestly, any meats, steaks, burgers, chicken, anything you want to put on that. So we have red and we have turquoise left, and if you want to get it, I only have 1,600 for the entire day, so grab that. Also, we saw the cedar planks, very, very popular, getting super limited, you guys. It's a pack of 4 for $14.95. Chef, this is how we're going to infuse all kinds of flavor into our food.
Oh, it sure is. These cedar planks are dynamite. We've sold 2,000 sets of them already today. We don't have 1,000 to go around the entire country. So if you want them, now's your chance. Because like you mentioned before, once we hit prime time, these won't be here. All you do is you drop them into water, you soak them just like this for an hour before using, and then of course you go ahead, you put 2 or 3 fillets across, you stick it straight onto your grill or into a grill pan and then the oven. It gives a beautiful cedar flavour, but like I said, they're gone. So if you want to grab those for $14.95, I really suggest you do.
Such a great deal on those, and you get such a fragrant, beautiful, not only scent and flavor, but experience when you're using those. So definitely kick things up a notch with that one. So both of those are available. Everything you see Chef using in his kitchen is on hsn.com. If you type Curtis Stone into the search bar, it will all pop up for you. After the break, we have final quantity in the DuraPan 2-in-1 grill pan. That's next.
The new year with 72 hours of unbeatable retail therapy. Shop new arrivals, exclusive deals, and perfect prices from your favorite brands. Discover fresh ways to start your year right. Happy New You weekend, now through Sunday. Get crafty and kick off the new year with creativity. Whether you're a beginner or an expert, we've got everything you need to embrace your inner artist in all new crafty ways. It's going to be a jam-packed day with inspiring tips, tricks, and demos. Don't miss new arrivals from all your favorite brands to ignite your imagination and create new crafting memories. Plus, festive finds perfect for your upcoming spring projects, including St. Patrick's Day. Join us and get crafty Tuesday at midnight on HSN. HSN is excited to bring you one of our biggest Tucson gem events ever. Discover stunning jewelry treasures from around the world, all from the comfort of your living room. Featuring exclusive mine finds by Jay King, beautiful gemstone pieces from Rarities, Colleen Lopez, and so much more. It's a week filled with gems you won't want to miss. The Tucson Gem Event, Wednesday at midnight, only on HSN.
Hey, happy Saturday, everybody. Welcome back into HSN. Michelin star chef Curtis Stone is joining us all day long with an incredible today's special, that beautiful salmon fillets. If you missed it, head to hsn.com to go ahead and take a look at that from the Faroe Islands. But we also have an incredible surrounding assortment of cookware, bakeware, accessories, so many things you're gonna need to round out your kitchen. This is going to be a quick presentation. We're in our final quantities now of the DuraPan 2-in-1 grill pan. And we know it's freezing outside right now, but if you're just craving that crunch and the flavor and the grill marks that you get from your grill, now you can do it anytime, anywhere, right on your stovetop. You can even use this in the oven. I have 800 total for everyone. We have black and we have red. That is all we have left. If you want the black, I have 50 available, and that's all she wrote. So if you want to grab this, now is the time. Chef is joining us live right now from his own kitchen out in California. Chef, welcome back. This is something, you can make so many different things in this pan. I mean, from burgers to bacon to cornbread. Doesn't matter, you can do it.
Well, you know, you name it and you can make it in this. I'm actually just hitting my skewers here with some seasoning. I've got some burgers, grass-fed and turkey burgers working. Over here I've got some beautiful big ribeye steaks that I'm gonna go ahead and season up. I mean, they're such beautiful pans because they just work so well. I mean, it is really just that simple. Let me show you what I'm talking about, can I? I'm gonna go ahead and grab my burgers here first. Let's have a little look. Look at how already we're getting those perfect grill marks. right? So whether it's the turkey burger, I might just need a my spatula, actually. I go ahead, look at the turkey burger. Beautiful. I mean, just gorgeous colour right from the outset, right? And that's what's really, really important, those beautiful grill marks on a grill pan. Because no matter what the temperature, we all love the flavour of charred and grilled food, don't we? I mean, have a look at these seafood skewers that I've done. Same thing. I flip that on over and have a look at that beautiful. So here I'm using a little bit of my Faroe Island salmon. I've got some shrimp. I've got some scallops on there as well. And look at that char that we're able to achieve in no time. I mean, I just threw these on just before you came live with me. I've got my tongs, by the way. These are my 2-pack tongs. They've got a little button there that will stop it from moving. And then, of course, when I want to use it, I just tap it. We have those available for you too. Ribeyes and lobster tails. That's my Valentine's Day feast. By the way, Valentine's Day is around the corner, guys. So if you're shopping right now for Valentine's Day, you're a clever, clever boy. By the way, talk about a great gift for Valentine's Day.
Oh, yeah.
The 2-pack Cobram olive oil. Get it on auto ship. Oops, sorry, that's the information on the box. But get it on auto ship and you lock in that price. I don't know that we'll ever be able to do this price again on auto ship, so I would go ahead and lock that in. It is one from Australia, one from California, the greatest extra virgin olive oil that I've ever tasted, and I'm sure you're going to agree with me. Now, quickly, let me just show you. First of all, those seafood skewers are done. You can see how quick and simple that was. I'm going to go ahead and lift them up, just like that, right? Take them over to my plate. Here's that beautiful piece of Faroe Island salmon that's slipped off. Now, the best part of all is the cleanup, right? Because all you're going to do to clean this is just grab yourself a damp cloth. You're going to come on over here. Of course, you can pop it in the dishwasher, but I'm just doing this to show you how quick and simple you can actually clean it up. In fact, let me do something silly. Let me get some Parmesan cheese and burn cheese on a grill pan. Because I know what you're thinking. You're like, well, that's going to make a real mess and it's going to stink out the place, and it probably will, but I don't care. I want to show you that even when something goes wrong, even when you burn cheese, that's fine. It's not going to stick to my DuraPan, right? Over here, I'm cooking my burgers with no oil or butter whatsoever. I've got turkey burgers and I've got grass-fed beef burgers. Yes, we do have them available for you if you're interested. Let me give those another turn. I love cheese on my burgers, so what I'm going to do, first of all, let me turn that up on high. What I'm going to do is cover my burgers with cheese, because I can, and I know it's not going to stick. Okay, so in the pan next to it, we are literally on fire. Check this out. You can see how we've burnt that cheese on. I'm doing this for a reason if you just tuned in. You ready? Watch this. I can just wipe that burnt cheese out of there, and in no time whatsoever, I've got a clean pan that, by the way, if I want to, I can cook in again. Right? So
I hate to interrupt. I'm so sorry, Chef. 10 left in black. I just need to let you guys know. So if you've got it in your cart and you're trying to grab other things, go ahead and just check out so you can actually get yours, and then you can come back and get the other things, because if you don't fully check out, you won't get it. So $7.99 on FlexPay. This is a huge sale. This is $32 off. This was a customer pick at full price of $73. So big opportunity here. We have the red available too. That's the one you're seeing on your screen, but if you want that black, it is last call on that, and then we'll be down to just one color left, and that's it, Chef. So a very popular item, especially this time of year when we still want to grill, but we can't go outside.
I mean, look, that's most of the country right now, right? Unless you're in Texas or California, Arizona. Few states that you can still be outside grilling in, but not many. Now, if you wanted to incorporate just a little bit of oil, this guy's back. It was so popular. It sold out the second we brought it here. It is an oil mister. It dispenses about a quarter of a teaspoon every 5 seconds. So if my counting's right, that was a quarter of a teaspoon that we just went ahead and misted over my salmon. If I want to give you my signature spice blend, this comes in the Today Special. If you're just tuning in, we have a crazy deal on salmon right now as a Today Special. I'm going to move my turkey burgers and my grass-fed beef burgers together. Let's just go ahead. I'll take one apart from the rest, and I'll show you the difference between cooking with the cloche as opposed to without the cloche. Now, the cloche is just going to help melt the cheese on those burgers. Great for inside and out. Over here, I've got ribeye steaks. Check these guys out. People always ask me, can you get a really nice sear with non-stick. Well, you be the judge of that. Have a look at that beautiful grill mark that you're able to get. We've got a handful of the red, and then we're down, is it the grey that we have left after the red?
We are down to just red at this point. That is
just red,
it. This is, it's such a huge sale. I think a lot of you dove in. It is final quantity. This is something I had at my house, and we had family over, my brother-in-law and his family, and we were making steaks, and he loved it so much, I let him take it home with him. So my point is, it makes a fabulous gift idea for anybody who loves to cook or wants just an easy way. I mean, honestly, you could leave it out on your cooktop. It works on every cooktop, including induction. Even something as simple as a grilled cheese is so much better when you're able to really grill it. And this has the raised grill bars so that the fat can drop down. Your food is crunchy and flavorful and delicious. So final call here. You can see we're counting backwards now on screen how many we have left, Chef, because this deal is outstanding. And you can use this for anything.
Okay, now there's also a griddle that works side by side with this, also very limited. If you bought the Faroe Island salmon, and I know, you know, 6,500 of you did, or however many we're up to now, have a look at the grill marks. Ooh. You can get this 12 months of the year. It doesn't have to be nice and hot and sunny and perfect to be outside on the grill, because let's face it, sometimes there's too many bugs, sometimes it's too cold, sometimes it gets windy. Even in summer, I'm using this all the time because it is just so delicious. By the way, once you've sort of turned that salmon, because of the residual heat in there, you'll be able to pick that up, take it on through to the dining room table, sit it down, give a little splash of wine if you want, a little splash of that extra virgin olive oil that I keep talking about. I tell you what, so many of you have got that, and I know why. It is so delicious. Yeah. Just finish your food with it. And then guess what? I've also got the griddle. Where did that go, Gabe? You had it just a second ago. Thanks, mate. So, no worries. Here's the griddle. By the way, it works in conjunction with the grill. So if you wanted to pick up on the griddle, we have some of those available for you too. Let me show you underneath my cloche here. There's the difference. Oh. There's the cloche. There's the one that didn't have the cloche. So if you want to pick up the cloche, I really advise you to. It's a wonderful little tool. I did mention that we have some of those turkey burgers and beef burgers still available. I think we're down to a few hundred sets. This is that time of day, you guys, where everything really starts to get limited. So we're getting close on the auto ship of our today's special. We're also getting very close on the burgers, and this griddle pan, we're counting backwards. What are we down to? 530.
This is it. Yeah.
And we've got about 300 people on the line trying to get through. So give us a ring, you guys. Grab it while you still can.
Definitely do. You're going to love having this in your kitchen, and I do appreciate that there's also the griddle. Maybe you want to do breakfast and get your bacon on the grill pan, get your pancakes in the griddle or your cheese eggs. You're going to love having that as well. Of course, these are oven safe also. So very versatile. You could even bake a little cornbread in here if you wanted to. You can bake up to 450 degrees, and that will work on any stovetop, including induction. So enjoy that. These will sell out, so we will keep you posted on that when it happens. Make sure you go ahead and go to hsn.com right now if you want to grab that. Also available, you may have noticed Chef was using this fantastic 6-quart stock pot. You know, 24 out of the 25 reviews are a perfect 5-star on this. We are down to the black and the red. I believe that's all we have left here. $44.95 for this one, Chef. We've got about 600 left total. Why do you think somebody would love to have this size specifically so much in their kitchen?
Well, listen, for this time of year, when you're making a chili, when you're braising beef, when you're doing pulled pork, this is your pot. Now, we've all got a stock pot at home. Well, lots of us do. But do we have one that has the DuraPan? Nothing sticks to this. It is so easy to use. It's great for that batch cooking, so you actually save money by using this beautiful big deep pot. It has those buffet handles, so really nice and easy to pick up. Of course, we give you that stainless steel disc. Super strong. You can use it on induction, electric, gas, you name it. I'm going to pop my red one down. I'm going to show it to you here in the grey. I think we still have some in the grey. I'm going to lift my lid and just have a look at the quantity. I mean, I've only got about 1/3 of mine filled here. This was left over from our today's special demonstration. There's that beautiful cioppino, that wonderful seafood stew full of salmon. I tell you what, grab this while you can, you guys. We're down to only 600 of them remaining.
Final quantities there. It's an $8.99 flex payment. And to Chef's point, this is the time of day when we start to see, especially all your favorites, start to dwindle down right before we get into prime time. Now, speaking of your favorites, you guys know and you love the Gravity Spice Mills. Look at this, no grinding, no shaking, no fiddling with lids, just the power of gravity, giving you freshly cracked peppers or salts or whatever spices or seasonings you would like to put into these beautiful mills. It smells incredible. Look what we have for you. So you are going to get both. You get two of these, okay? They're beautiful glass down at the bottom. We have black, we have red, we have gray, and we also have the metallic options in stock. The metallic red is absolutely gorgeous. And then we have the metallic gold also available. So, and these are another huge favorite, Chef. I mean, everybody loves these, and there's just something about freshly ground salt and pepper that can elevate your food.
Well, let me show you how it works. You hold it up like this, and when you're ready to grind, you just turn it up. It does all the work for you. You can change it from coarse to fine really, really simply and easily, and that's how easy it is. So whether you're doing freshly ground black pepper, maybe you've got beautiful Himalayan rock salt. Look, I've got that set to the fine setting. You can see how perfectly fine that is. Let me just loosen it up. You just twist it to the right, and now I want it nice and coarse. You ready? You can see how much quicker it's coming through and how much coarser it's grinding. Now, these are high quality glass canisters that they come with. By the way, we do have sets of 4 of those canisters for all of your spices. So let's say you wanna, maybe you wanna do some, a mixed Hawaiian blend. Then what you're gonna do is you're just gonna come over here, you're gonna unscrew that, stick it on over here.
Genius.
You can pop your lid back on the other container, and now, immediately, I'm grinding Hawaiian grind, right? So I've got all these different spices. There's salt, there's chili flake, there's white pepper, all grinding straight out of there. So it really is just such a wonderful little tool to use, and you can just change them whenever you want to change to a different grind. I might do some mustard seeds, pop that over there, and away I go.
So smart. And speaking to giftability, can you imagine getting the set of 2 of these, getting the extra jars, and then picking up some fresh, you know, peppers and salts and different seasonings? That would make such a great gift idea. And by the way, these are all ceramic grinders too, so that's gonna help you get good performance without the risk of rusting either. Now, if you missed it, oh my goodness, you have got to get in on our today's special. This is our #1 selling food item, the beautiful Faroe Island salmon fillet. You are getting 12 6-ounce, individually vacuum sealed, skinless, center cut filet portions. Comes with the lemon garlic compound butter, comes with the chef's signature seafood seasoning as well. They are so versatile, they are so highly rated, and they come from Faroe Island waters. Oh my goodness, so pristine. Icy cold North Atlantic water. It's between Iceland and Scotland. It's a natural breeding location. So not only are you getting high quality, you're getting delicious. So we have single ship, auto ship, and future ship available on those. You can check it out on hsn.com. I'm excited about this one, Chef. This is brand new. You guys have never seen this before. This is quite literally the easiest, simplest way to make your own whipped cream, or maybe it's butter, or maybe you just want fluffy scrambled eggs. Whatever you want, this tool can do it for you. It's fresh and delicious and takes about 30 seconds. So this is a brand new homemade whipped cream maker. We have the 2 colors here that you see. We've got the turquoise and we have the red. Chef, what made you decide, okay, I want to bring this to HSN?
Well, I tell you what, sometimes I want 1 spoon of whipped cream, and I don't want to have to get out an appliance or go to any trouble, right? But you don't want to do a big volume either, because sometimes you use a mixer and you've got to use like a whole jar of cream to actually get some. Watch what I can do. I pour my cream in, you can see it's still totally liquid, and then I go ahead. Here's the emulsifier at the top, or the whipper I should say. You can twist the top on like that. And then you're gonna, it's kind of fun. You just pump away like this, right? It's probably about 30 seconds or so that you're gonna work that through. If you keep going, of course, you will turn it into butter, so be a little bit careful. So as soon as you start to feel that consistency change, go ahead and lift it up. And look, we've turned that into beautiful whipped cream in no time at all. Now, I can go ahead, take that gorgeous whipped cream.
Oh my gosh, look at that.
Isn't that amazing? So if I wanted to, I could decorate a cake with that. I could put some berries on top. I could go ahead and put some blueberries as well, even some little edible flowers. So you can decorate a gorgeous cake. You can have a spoon of whipped cream with your apple. It's a great little toy. I call it a toy because it's fun, like you are using a toy. By the way, even if you're doing scrambled eggs, you can throw a little bit of cream in there with your eggs. Go ahead and just push on through, and in just a few little pumps, you're ready to remove that. Okay, I'm going to actually do a salmon scramble. So I've got a little bit of that Faroe Island salmon. I'll turn the heat up a little bit. I'm going to pour my eggs straight on in, and I'll do that perfect little salmon scramble.
Nice.
Right, I'll come back to that one for you. What about an Irish coffee? You know, this is the kind of stuff that I say, you're not going to be bothered going and getting an appliance out just to make an Irish coffee, although a good Irish coffee, please, why not? I'm just going to go ahead, like I said. It's literally 20 to 30 seconds. You get 3 recipes included with this one. I want to keep this sort of at a semi-whip, so let me go ahead as soon as you feel that start to change.
How quick that was.
I'm going to go ahead, just like this. All right, so here's the Irish part, a little bit of whiskey into my coffee, and then I put sort of a semi-whipped cream float straight on top like that. And away you go. You got that perfect little Irish coffee right there.
I love that.
Isn't that
Nothing to plug in, no big pieces that you have to fiddle with. It's easy to clean. And to your point too, perfectly portioned. Sometimes you just want a little bit, just a little something to put with your fruits or your coffee or your desserts. So this is brand new. The flex payment is $3.99 if you'd like to get that home and try it out. We have red, and then we have that beautiful turquoise available as well. I mean, I'm just looking at these desserts right in front of me, Chef, and these look like super expensive gourmet desserts, but you can create this kind of thing at home when you've got the right tools. I think it prompts us to treat ourselves a little bit. You may not have even put any of that special whipped cream on your dessert or in your drink if you didn't have something like this already on hand.
You're right. Now, I know making your own butter is a little sort of old-fashioned, right? But I tell you what, this makes it for you perfectly. It's actually the main use of it. It is a butter churner. So you take the cream, you can see it's still cream, but it's starting to separate, right? Go ahead and stick it back in. Give it another 15, 20 pumps. Think about all the things that you can do with your own homemade butter, and imagine the flavour and how incredibly good it is, right? So we've now separated all of those milk fats. This one probably takes about 90 seconds. It's still very, very fast, right? So I'm going to open that up and have a look now. Guess what? We just made our own butter, you guys.
Wild.
So isn't that cool? So what you do now is you take it out, you put it into a little strainer or even into some cheesecloth to remove any of that excess moisture you can see there. And then here's some examples of butter that you could make. So I've gone ahead and made some there, but you could then make all of these beautiful compound butters, right? It's homemade, it's more healthy than the store-bought stuff. You can control whether you put any salt in or not, totally up to you. I've done one garlic and herb butter, I've done one with a little cayenne spice, and I've done this beautiful one here with some dill and capers, wonderful for seafood. So you really can make all sorts of delicious things with this. I've actually gone ahead, finished off this scramble now. I'll add just a little bit of parsley, a little bit of salt and pepper from those gravity mills that you've seen me using today. And of course with my DuraPan, this is that sidekick pan that you've been seeing me use all hour. It is a great, great deal. And I'll go ahead and serve that beautiful salmon scramble.
Delicious.
Just delicious.
That looks so good.
Isn't that great?
See, and so you can use this to get those beautiful, light, fluffy scrambled eggs. I would say, too, we've seen this huge surge in popularity of people making their own breads. Chef has a bread maker, by the way, available. But can you imagine, Chef, giving someone your bread maker, giving them this as well, and now they're making their own sourdoughs with their own butters? I mean, it's a thing. It's a big thing right now. We want more control in our ingredients and what we're cooking at home. I think a lot of us are slowing down a little bit and enjoying the moment. And things like making your own whipped creams, your own butters, your own breads, I mean, all of these, we can kind of delight in the process and the delicious food that we create. So I just thought that would be a nice idea for this as well.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I'm actually going to throw some raspberries into the cream this time.
Okay.
And I'm going to smash those raspberries in. Just wait until you see. First of all, you might just want to go like that. And then you're just going to go up and down Wait until you see the raspberries start to release their colour and, of course, their flavour into that beautiful whipped cream. So you can make a plain whipped cream, or, of course, you can do what I'm doing right now. You can make a flavoured one. Have a look at this. With all that beautiful...
Oh, that looks so good.
Smashed up raspberry. I mean, imagine that over an ice cream sundae.
Oh, my goodness.
Here we go. Look at that. Absolutely divine.
Yes, please. Look at how perfectly fluffy that whipped cream turned out.
Isn't it great? And you're not having to plug anything in. You're not having to go and get anything out of the cabinet. It's so fast, so simple. And then if I wanted to just add a little chocolate drizzle to this, I absolutely can.
Oh, that's just cruel that I can't take a bite of that. It looks so good. Oh my gosh, Chef, thank you so much. I had a blast with you. We're gonna see you again at 6 p.m. with Bobby Ray Carter.
Looking forward to it. Nice to see you, Michelle.
Bye. All right, you guys, I hope you picked up some things to really love. If you missed anything, if you want to see that Today Special, you've got to go to hsn.com. Today's Special is right up there on the home page. It's the Faroe Island salmon. Everything you saw is available on hsn.com. When we return from this break, we've got a full hour of